We all carry some sort of insecurity or self-doubt, but there are strategies to shrink limiting beliefs that tend to hold you back. So here to help us sort through this is author and speaker Rebecca Mountain. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
I'm excited for this discussion. Rebecca, tell us about your new book and what inspired you to write it.
So the new book is called The Dragon and the Goat, and it started out by trying to answer one question. Why don't people do what they know they should be doing, right? They're miserable, they're unhappy, they feel stuck, and they know they could be doing something, but they don't. So that's where it started. Where it's going is a discovery that there's two forces at play within us. One, which I've called our dragon. It's the lizard part of our brain, but lizard wasn't scary, so we go with dragon. And it's our fight, flight, freeze. It's what we use to compare ourselves to others and hold ourselves back and be afraid of making mistakes. And that part of us wars against our GOAT, which is an acronym for greatest of all time. And this is the part of us that shines. Like, it's the work we were meant to be doing. It's being in the relationships that just bring us so much joy and richness, that every day is literally a joy. And so the book is about how to shrink that part of us, that dragon part of us that's holding us back, and grow the GOAT. And it's shrink, not slay, because the lizard part of our brain also controls things like breathing, our heartbeat, and some really important functions, but it's shrinking it to a point where we can control it.
Gotcha. Okay, so that begs the question, what are some key strategies to start living your GOAT life?
I like to start with a part that actually makes people feel very squeamish, which is what makes you happy. And it's very, very infrequent that we ask ourselves this question, but like really mean it so that we find the answer. So when I started, traipsing down my little GOAT path, I asked, what kind of work makes me happy? Like, I used to run a marketing agency and I was good at it, but I'm like, but I don't like it, right? So what do I like? What kind of schedule makes me happy? Where people get really caught up, where the dragon kind of floats in, is when they start asking, what do I want out of life, relationships, and so on, the dragon comes in and says, well, how are you going to do that? So a GOAT knows to push those thoughts away and kind of go like, hang on, you'll have your moment, but let me first ask myself, what do I really want that delivers a real, true life of richness? And then finding that moral courage to be able to take those steps despite our fear.
Great answers. What do you suggest if people have multiple passions or things in their life that they can't just narrow it down to one?
Oh, then my answer is don't do all the things. I have lots of clients where they're very good. So I do high performance coaching. So people have gotten to the top of their industry and they're experts, they're looked up to, and they're like, but I don't want just to stay here. And so we'll branch off. We'll create systems and processes and lifestyles that allow people to make room for everything they want in life. My job is to make it impossible to say it's impossible.
Love it. How can people get more information about you, Rebecca, if they want to get your coaching or your book? What could they do?
Sure, you can go to my website, and it's really easy. It's my name. It's RebeccaMountain.ca.
And what a cool name it is. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be on your show.
Same. And we'll be right back.